Yes, they vibrate, which quite few people found very unusual for the straighteners. I did not know about that before I bought them. When I just started to using them and I was like, oh, right, well, what is going on? The hair color now looks really nice, but at the same time, the quality of the hair is great. And having blonde hair is really tricky to take care of. What is your secret? Okay. This is the last one for now. We're gonna leave it to rest. Whilst it's resting, we're gonna do the makeup. Right. We will be braiding first, which might look a little bit funny because each braid will then needs to be heated up to get the certain texture. And then we're gonna release it at the end and add loads and loads of volume to it. I'm gonna have a very big but wearable hair.
Where do you get the inspiration for the various hairstyles?
It's a good question because it's honestly most of my inspiration comes from music, but I just get visuals like by listening to different music, and then some of the visuals kind of get stuck with me and I want to try them. Sometimes they relate to a specific person. So for example, for today, I was thinking for a weekend, thinking, right, what are we going to do this time? Because also like looking at your profile, a lot of looks are very soft, natural, bridally even. And the last time we did with you like a very fun, bold look. And I was thinking if there is anything we can do today, which could be a combination of soft but bold, and so I have an idea.
Oh. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm always really stuck as to what to try next because, yeah, like things, I don't want everything to get too similar.
Yeah.
But it's always going to be my face and my hair, so there's only so much like I can do. But it's exciting when you have like cool ideas.
It's like in games when you can just change your avatar.
Yeah.
We're just doing something similar, I guess. All right. Yes, they vibrate, which quite few people found very unusual for the straighteners. I did not know about that before I bought them. When I just started to using them and I was like, oh, right, well, what is going on?
That is the first time I've ever seen that.
Yeah, straighteners that vibrate. Apparently it does something to the hair. I didn't really understand what exactly it does to the hair, but nothing harmful. But this is something definitely new. pretty much just the braiding that's gonna take time now, but then it's gonna be very quick to release. Do you braid your hair?
I used to quite a lot when I was younger, but mostly it used to be if I slept in it, I did like 4, and then I'd sleep, and then I took it out in the morning before school. But not really anymore. I'm quite lazy with my hair. I wish I was a bit more proactive with it.
I think even when you have a skill, we are often lazy with the hair. It's just, if it looks good after a wash and dry, that's it, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm becoming more aware of it though, because I guess I've noticed that like the back, I have like one section that always just puffs up, and for most of my life I never knew that because you're not seeing the back of your head ever.
Yeah, not really, no.
But editing videos and taking videos, I started to realise.
The hair color now looks really nice, but at the same time the quality of the hair is great, and having blonde hair is really tricky to take care of. What is your secret?
I don't know. I think I put there's like hair oil you use after the shower when it's wet in the ends. Yeah. And I have like a leave-in conditioner treatment I use occasionally. But I think it's a hard balance because if I use too much, my hair just looks greasy. But if I use too little, it's really like frizzy and brittle. So yeah, it's a struggle.
So you worked out the balance that you need in this case?
At least today.
I would say today is absolutely perfect.
Oh, I'm glad because I'm surprised it's not more damaged given it's been bleached.
Was it recently?
I did it about a month and a half ago, but the roots I did a touch up like last week so that it would look okay today. The hairdresser wasn't too pleased with my previous hair because I'd been box dyeing it.
Okay.
And there was like sections that were like slightly different shades of blonde or something, and he said it was really, really hard to lighten it all to the same colour. Yeah.
Yeah, hairstyle stylists do not like the box dyes.
No. But they're so much more affordable.
I've noticed that quite a lot of ladies now, like, they go occasionally to the hair salon, and then in between they maintain the color by using the box dye. Because, well, having it done in a salon every couple of months can be quite painful to pocket.
Yeah, I was shocked at how much it costed just to do the roots. So I can see why people would do that. Is your hair naturally that blonde?
Well, I have chopped off all my long hair in February because the last time I had it dyed, it was back in 2024. I was already hoping to get back to my natural hair color. However, it did not go right. My hair got, I believe, accidentally burned by a stylist.
Oh my goodness.
So I was waiting for quite a while for it to grow out to some sort of length that I would be comfortable to just remove all the dyed hair. So in February this year I went to my usual hairdresser and I asked him to remove all the colored hair, chop off all the blondes.
Wow.
So now it is mainly my hair. I still have a couple of strands which are remainings from previous bleach, but I'm not planning to bleach it anytime soon again. I quite like my natural hair color.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's quite light actually, isn't it?
I think it is light because I've managed to lighten it naturally in the sun. Last week, 5 days I spent with my friend in Tenerife, and we were really lucky with the weather, and both of us spent a lot of time outside, so I felt like my hair got a bit lighter, which I believe just being lightened by sun.
Oh, that's nice then.
Do you have any travels planned yourself?
I'm trying to potentially go to Barcelona and Granada, but I haven't booked the flights yet. I've just made the itinerary and kind of got the vague plan, but I don't want to book the flights till like a bit nearer the time because I'm not planning to go for a few months yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have a lot of places I want to go.
Do you have a favorite place that you keep coming back to?
I mean, I love to go to Japan. That's always my favorite. But it feels more like a second home than a holiday destination. So I think I'd like to see more places in Europe, and seeing as it's so nearby, like take advantage of that. I'd like to go to Germany again. I really like Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, those have a lot of things to see.
Right? Yeah. I do also kind of want to visit China, but I haven't really thought about how or when yet. So. Have you been busy much with lots of hair and makeup?
I took some time off this year in April because it doesn't look like I will have any time off really until November.
Oh my goodness.
So it's been quite busy, which I enjoy. But I thought that it'd be nice to make some time off. Because last year I traveled for almost 2 weeks during the summertime as I was celebrating my 30th birthday. This year I have decided that I will work in the summer, but I will still want to go away somewhere. So in April I managed to go to Paris and then to Tenerife.
So you're like traveling beforehand this time?
Yeah.
It's a nice time of year to do it. The weather's still really nice.
Yeah, and also was very lucky with the weather in Paris. It was 24, 25 all days before that.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
It wasn't even so warm here, but it was very warm there. Have you been to France before?
I've been on like school trips when we took French in school, which I remember nothing of. Yeah, we went to Disneyland Paris, I think, on a school trip.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a choir competition. I swear
That's really cool.
I swear we sang at Disneyland, but like the memories really faded. And then there was another trip to somewhere in France that I don't remember the name of. But we had some fresh croissants that tasted really good. And we went to like a cheese factory that smelled of cheese. But yeah, I haven't really been to France properly in a long time now. I've passed through it a lot on the Eurostar, but never really got off. But I love French food.
Yeah. I've tried snails for the first time during this trip.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was an interesting experience. It's just, I think it's just the texture, because the taste is nice, but it's just being okay with the texture.
Oh,
as
okay.
it's like slightly hardened slime.
Oh, great. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's the sauce and stuff is really garlicky, right? So
Yes, but I love garlic.
yeah, as in like that will make it taste nice, but then the thing itself is like, yeah. I've never had snails.
Well, that was my first time.
Wow. Do you think you'd eat it again?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It definitely could be like an appetizer with a glass of wine.
I was in Hong Kong a few months ago, and my friend who is from Hong Kong took me to a restaurant to try loads of like the local like delicacies. And there was one dish that is like a soup made of like the spit of a sparrow.
Wow. Okay.
Like the hardened saliva of a like sparrow, like a bird, and it's called bird's nest.
Wow.
Yeah, it kind of tasted like jelly, but if you think about what it is as you're eating it, it's a bit off-putting.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, she said it was like super, super expensive and a delicacy there because it's like kind of based on Chinese medicine. So it's all these like, I guess, local ways of, it's meant to be good for skin health apparently, like collagen, I guess. But
Oh wow.
yeah, that was the weirdest thing I've ever eaten, I think.
I haven't tried anything as weird as that yet, but it really makes me like have a question. How did they make the sparrow spit?
I have no idea. I wonder if they're like collecting it from the nests. Like, is it already there, or are they like forcing a bird to spit, or has the bird already spat and they're just collecting it? I don't know.
So many interesting things in the world, isn't there?
There's so much out there, honestly. I still can't eat cow tongue. Like at barbecue, like when you go to barbecue in Japan, you do it over a grill, like with your friends. And
Yeah.
cow tongue is one of the really popular meats to grill.
Okay.
I just can't do it. Like,
Why?
the thought of it being a cow's tongue just really gets to me.
Okay.
I don't know why, because I'm sure the meat itself is like nice. Yeah. I think the idea of eating a tongue just freaks me out.
Yeah. Completely understandable. That's fine. Well, compared to all of this, then the food here is a little bit boring.
Yeah. There is some weird stuff in the UK, I think, but people don't really eat it anymore.
I think the weirdest thing that I tried, and I didn't understand why people eat it, it was Huggies.
Oh, okay, that is quite mainstream though.
Yeah, but I was like, why? Why people eat this?
Yeah. It's on like Burns night, isn't it?
Yeah. However, in my country, I think like one of the popular between tourist dish, which is quite bizarre, is a soup from moose.
The soup from what?
Moose. MOOSE.
Okay.
And then the other dish is mackerel in milk.
In milk?
In milk.
Okay.
Which I think quite bizarre combination.
That is really random for mackerel.
The moose soup seems to be good. But yeah, the mackerel with the milk, I never got guts to try it. I was like, I don't think that's gonna work. Mm-mm.
Yeah, right? Because the mackerel's really salty.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, that is rogue. Do you never get sick of food in the UK?
I think I would say in the last year I really got into cooking.
Ooh.
Like at home. So got to experiment and try different stuff. And my partner is also enjoying cooking, so we have some fun with that sometimes. And we've got different appliances for that, and we love spices, and like we buy different ones all the time and see what works with what. So buying from outside definitely much less. Pre-made food also less. But I think English classics that we still do at home is fish and chips. Sunday roast as well. We try to do it from scratch, but we don't do the Yorkshire puddings from scratch.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I can't bake. I can't bake something like that.
Yeah, I love a Sunday roast. Like it's one of the best like British dishes.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's making me hungry.
Have you eaten, Melissa?
I actually have. That's what makes it even more funny. I literally just ate. I had a
Good.
sandwich.
Well, that wasn't Sunday roast, so
No,
this is
not
why.
quite the same.
This is why. I got into the food territory like quite interestingly.
Yeah. I think this often happens with the hair part because I can't see what's going on, so I find it harder to ask questions and then I just get chatting.
Yeah, no, we just keep braiding.
Yeah.
Currently we have 6. Yeah, we have 6 braids, 7 braids ready, which is halfway through your head.
Okay.
It's not long left.
It must be quite tiring on your arms.
Oh, that's okay. This is not as much. I, long time ago, decided to try what it would be like to have a full head of braids.
Ooh.
Like dark skinned girls, where I always found it really beautiful, really wanted to try that myself. I was in college that time, and the girl from a different course, she was a couple of years older than me, she knew how to do it, and we have agreed on a collaboration. So she was braiding my hair alone. I had my hair long, plus we also have added the caniculum, which is the artificial like plasticky hair to give it like more volume. She spent 2 days and a half. We were braiding about 12 hours on the first day,
Oh my goodness.
about 10 hours on the next day, and then about 4 hours on the last day, and then it all had to go as well in a hot water afterwards.
Whoa.
Result was really great. I was really happy with it. And when I was taking it off, I think about a month and a half afterwards, my friends who were taking it off for me, they were counting how many braids I had. I had 258 braids.
Was your head not really heavy?
It was heavy. As long as you keep it dry, it's okay. If it gets wet, it goes really heavy.
Wow.
It was a great thing to experience. One thing it did for me is that after I had a bit of a hair loss, because the braids have to be done also quite tightly to the root, so it's quite a lot of tense for the hair. But yeah. What kind of hairstyles have you wore in your childhood?
I don't think I've worn many super interesting ones. I used to always wear little pigtails to school, but I think that was about it.
They never get out of the fashion for the kids, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the easiest thing to do, I assume, for the parents. I do remember though, like at school, all the girls, when we were like, we used to sit and listen to the teacher telling like a story, and they'd all play with each other's hair and like braid it while they were listening. And that used to feel really nice. What kind of hairstyles are most popular, you find, recently?
I think it was a lot of braiding for us as well, but it would usually be like one French plait or two French plaits. That's something that a lot of girls wore. a bun as well, like a high, very neat and polished bun, which is often seen with gymnasts and ballet dancers. So that was something that was also worn. Like as much hair away from the face as possible. I remember my grandmother kept like saying that the hair has to be off the face, otherwise it distracts you.
Oh. Yeah, I guess because like the clean girl aesthetic is quite popular. It's like similar to ballet where they were like sleeking it back.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the vibration does.
We can have a look later on. We're gonna answer this question.
I'm so curious. Like it's quite a relaxing sound to listen to and stuff, but like, like
But
why?
why?
But
Yeah,
why?
straighteners?
Have you done any cool like special effects makeup looks recently?
No, I definitely stay more on a beauty side and fashion than like special effects. The last not ordinary project that I did was when me and my assistant were covering the model in gold foil,
Oh my goodness.
and it had to be like full body.
Whoa.
So, which was very fun. It took us, well, using like golden foil, like papers, very fine ones, and was attaching it to the skin to make it look like little gold patches. To do full body, it took us 2.5 hours together.
Wow.
The model was very patient, bless her.
Yeah. She must have been well.
Because yeah, well, she just had to either sit or stand, but we filmed the process. I have it in time-lapse format.
Wow.
She was really good with that. It turned out amazing. The outcome was great, but 2.5 hours for her probably been tough than for us, as we are just focused on what we are doing and like moving from body part to body part. And for her, just
Whoa.
yeah.
That's so unique though. Wow.
If I'm pulling too strong, please let me know.
Okay, yeah, it feels fine. It's just quite relaxing because it's nice and warm as well.
We have not so long left.
What kind of makeup were you thinking today?
We are going to do some neon pastels today.
Ooh.
But at the same time, I'd like the eyes to be defined. So, keeping the eyeshadow quite subtle, maybe a bit of a shimmer.
Yeah, it's quite interesting doing the hair first because I feel like the order feels so different to usual.
Yeah. It's just here we would want to give them a bit of a rest, as some of the heat will be trapped inside and we want it to fully cool down before we start to open them. So we're gonna have a little funny hairstyle first with loads of braids going on around the head, and then we will open it and show what it has to be. So whilst we're going to be doing the makeup, we're going to have all the hair off the face.
Yeah, that's useful.
What do you use to make your hair pink? What kind of dye is this? Or is
It's
like
just like a pink shampoo
okay.
and a pink conditioner. But yeah, I don't use it all the time, but I feel like without it I look a bit like Malfoy. Like it's very white hair.
Why Malfoy? Why not Daenerys Targaryen?
That is a really good point. Yes, okay. Yeah, so I'm a Targaryen. I quite like it when this washes out a bit more. It's like this really nice cool shade of blonde.
Yeah.
But yeah, once that also washes out, I'm just left with full-on Targaryen. Which I think is probably fine if I had makeup on, but because I have quite red skin, like quite pinky with my acne and just like in general, that with that against the like white, I feel like it just stands out even more.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's that.
Do you do makeup in your daily life at all?
Not really, no. I just put sun cream on.
That's good.
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I have like a slight eyelash lift on right now because about a month and a bit ago, I had one done in London, and I'd never done that sort of kind of like semi-permanent style. It's not makeup, but like treatment before. But I got it done and I actually really like it. So now I'm like even more impressed by all these kind of like little things you can do that make everyday makeup easier.
Yeah. It opens the eyes really nicely.
Yeah, and I don't even need to do anything. It's just, whoop.
We have 4 braids left, and that will be it. This morning I had a dentist appointment and they had to do the anesthesia for me.
Oh my goodness.
And I was hoping that by the time I'm going to come to you,
Yeah.
hopefully it will go away and my face will not be numb anymore.
Is it still numb?
No, it's gone.
Oh, phew.
It was like I was walking. It was just the last bit of it was vanishing. But it felt so awkward. Is because like you're trying to move your face as usual, but you feel that it doesn't move as usual.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm glad it's gone away then.
Otherwise, it would be quite fun.
I always feel really weird when they do numbing cream on like the face, like not the dentist, but for skin treatments.
Yeah.
It just feels so weird.
I think it's like quite unusual for the brain because the brain kind of goes, I need to feel something. But I
Yeah.
don't feel anything. Well, I can say you're sitting really well through it.
I'm quite used to sitting for long periods.
Good.
I kind of feel it in my back though, but
I think it's the chair.
yeah, it's quite low.
It's low when it has a hard back.
Yeah. I can do some stretches afterwards. But standing is also really tiring, right? So
Yeah. I try to stand correctly. So with both legs to the ground, keeping them like straight and on the right distance, not bending any of them, because otherwise you feel it afterwards in your lower back. So the posture in this case can do difference. One more, last one. This is the last one.
Yay! It's been so relaxing though.
I am very glad to hear now. this is the last one for now. We're gonna leave it to rest. Whilst it's resting, we're gonna do the makeup and then we're gonna open it up.
Okay, thank you.